Hey team, Jen here. I am coming to you at the top of week 5 in our Victorian Literature course, and I'm making this video today as usual as a way to synthesize our weeks together, as a way to give you tips for success in the coming week, and also to lay out a strategy plan, things that are due this week. To get us started, I wanted to congratulate you first and foremost for making it to the midterm. Here at the midterm of your course, it's a really critical time to do some reflections on some of the goals that you set for yourself at the beginning of the term. Now is an excellent time for you to visit the grade book and to really spend time reading the comments that I've left for you, particularly in Turnitin on your paper, and also to think about what you want to focus on to continue to strengthen your work in the second half of the course. So that's something that I'd like you to keep in mind as you flow through week 5. So week 5 is an exciting week because this week we read Bronte's novel Villette. Villette is going to kind of piggyback on some of the work that we did in week 4 concerning the women question and some of the issues surrounding women's rights, gender issues, sexuality issues. This novel of Villette sort of piggybacks on that and allows us to expand our ideas and our critical thinking around the woman question. But it also introduces several contexts that we haven't really approached yet about the Victorian era. So I'm looking forward for you to unpack some of those complexities when you write your discussion board post for week 5. You'll notice that the prompt for the week 5 discussion forum is pretty simple. And as usual, I'm looking to you to complicate what's on the table. As always, I want you to explore what could serve for you as a possible essay topic in the future. If anything strikes you as interesting or disarming, problematic, really sexy about Villette, that's what I want you to run with. So keep in mind that, again, the discussion forum is a place for you to practice the key moves of the academic essay, including contextualization. So you never have to write to the prompt as long as your response conforms to the discussion board rubric. Keep that in mind always for the discussion boards. I'm really pleased with what I've been seeing so far, so great job there. Also in week 5, you have due your short paper, your second short paper, and this one is on Villette. This short paper stresses 2 things primarily: close reading and writing conclusions. So this paper gives you the opportunity to really get down and dirty with those 2 aspects, which are very important in the academic genre. I do have an overview video in my writing overview series on close reading, and I encourage you to watch that video before you write your essay this week. I also encourage you to make sure that you've read the comments that I've left for you on your first short paper, the one that was about technology. Please make sure that you take those comments seriously. If I see a lot of recurring errors of the same sort, I'm going to really start calling on you to come to office hours. It's really important that you use those comments as a learning opportunity. I don't mean to lecture you there about that, but it is important that you are growing as a writer from paper to paper in small ways, and I need to be able to see that you're doing that in order to feel that I'm being successful and that you are being successful. I also, at the bottom of this announcement, have posted an overview on how to write conclusions well for the academic genre. Almost always, it's not a sound rhetorical strategy to summarize in your conclusion. Why? Well, go to my overview and find out. I haven't made a video yet about conclusions, but that will be coming soon. So also, one note that I wanted to make as you move into the short paper is that although I haven't graded yet your report from week 4, I have had a chance to look and speak, to look at a couple essays and to speak to a couple students about their approaches. Keep in mind that the primary text for your final paper must be a course text. Now, there are 2 or 3 students in this course so far that I've seen that are choosing texts to write about for their final paper that are not course texts. And that really has me scratching my head. Why? Why would a student believe that it is appropriate to take a text that hasn't been a part of the course as the primary central text of the final paper for the course? That really boggles my mind. It blows my mind in a lot of ways. Keep in mind that you have freedom to bring in any extant text that you like. If you're writing about Villette for your final paper, you can bring in texts from the botany discipline. You can bring in texts from comic books. You can bring in Star Wars. You can bring in whatever the hell you want. But the primary text, it needs to be a course text or course texts. You can supplement that primary investigation however you'd like. But keep that in mind as you go forward. I'm still scratching my head about that, and I'm not really sure. Well, if you have some insights about why you chose to write about a text that wasn't part of the course as your primary text for the final paper, I would love to hear your insights. That'll give me a way to maybe help to lead students the next time I teach this course away from doing something like that. Anyway, I look forward to your contributions in week 5 as always. I have been meeting with several of you during online office hours through Skype, and that has been really fruitful for me, and I hope that it's been fruitful for you. I encourage you, if you haven't met with me yet, why don't you do that? It is a great opportunity for us to unleash your potential. Have a great week, guys, and I'll see you next time.